Scaling just makes everything tougher. But for organizations that are doing better at scaling, we've noticed some significant patterns in three particular areas that we're going to investigate a little bit today. And if you start to understand these patterns, then you can adapt them to your particular situation to help you scale more effectively than what you're probably doing right now.
Well, gee, Earl, what are those three patterns?
Okay, sounds good.
Well, there's the setup. See, there's the setup. So I think the patterns fall in three primary areas. There's three primary patterns. First pattern is, how do you actually package the work? How do you organize the work so that the people who need to execute the work are not trying to invent and execute at the same time? They know they can just do their job. And so how do we package work? There has to be levels of packaging work. And that leads us to the second main pattern that we see after packaging work is decision making. How do we actually go about making decisions? Because this is the other thing that tends to cause scaling to fall apart, is that decisions are not being made appropriately. So are we actually making the right decisions? And the third area, patterns, is, okay, once we've got a package of work, once we've actually made some decisions, how do we get the people to actually collaborate? What are the ways that we can get people to collaborate and work together as opposed to working in little silos and saying, hopefully, when we shove it together, it all works? Because that's where the scaling seems to have the biggest problems. We can get lots of people busy. That's not an issue. Lots of people cranking out all kinds of code all over the place. Not a problem. The question is, when we try to bring it together, does it actually work? That's the other issue. So how do we actually get them to collaborate so they build something as well? So the patterns are in those three. I think those are the three overarching patterns: is packaging the work, decision-making, and collaboration. Okay.
Yeah, I would agree that those are the three heavy hitters. There might be other little things floating around in there, but yeah, the big issue is these three things.
Yeah. And so people...